Hi there, are you Marlon? Yes, I am. Marlon Clutching McKay. What can I do for you? Well, I have one ticket for the Piston Cup race today. Yes, you are Becky Whelan, right? Yep, the Mini Cooper. Alright, nice. Your seat's all the way down. You're sitting next to Benny Breakdrum. Great. And, by the way, I have a friend coming in today. Her name's Kiel Motorray. She didn't get a ticket before, so she's gonna have to buy it up front. So yeah, hopefully that won't be an issue. Oh yeah, no worries. Alright, so just be seated, ma'am, please, and then the Piston Cup race will start. Alright, thank you so much. No problem. I barely made it. What am I gonna do? I came in such a rush that I forgot about the money to pay for the ticket. Well, oh wait, I think I may have a plan. Hello, I would like to purchase one ticket for the Piston Cup race. Yes, sir. Wait, did you just call me sir? Wait, you're not... No, wait, what? No. But I could have sworn, you're growing a grill, so I thought you were a guy. But then you have eyelashes like other feminine cars. And I can't really tell if Kiel's a guy or a girl's name. And that's an awful lot of luggage for just one Piston Cup race. And another thing, and you've already entered the stands. That trick worked like a charm. Alright, I'm coming, Becky. Hold on. What just happened? I'm so confused. Well, if you're done being confused, can you let me and my friends in? We all have tickets. Okay. You can come in. Alright, thank you, sir. And, you can come in. Alright, thank you. And you actually can come in. I'm sorry about that. Huh? Wait, why? Well, I hope you understand that you're a funeral car. You're gonna darken the mood for everyone else. Aw, come on, man. I know that's been trouble in the past, but you can let me in, right? Sorry, not this time. I guess you can go off on your way and I can just get your ticket refunded. I see. Alright, I'll just go. Thank you for understanding, and I'm sorry about this happening. Too slow. Dang it! Hey guys, what is up? This is LittleHarky here, back again with Nerdy Cast Review, and this time I'm going to be doing a double review of Kiel Motorray and Steve Hearsell, two background characters who did appear together outside of the Florida 500 in Cars 3. Yes, I feel like a blue moon is shining down on us right now because I usually never review two cars in one video. But the two main reasons I did decide to review these two cars together is because one, they did appear together in Cars 3 outside of the Florida 500, and two, these are the latest background characters to have diecast releases in the latest case of Case E. Moving on to their appearances in the movie, they did appear in the Florida 500, obviously, as I previously stated. However, they did appear specifically when Cruz Mears was exiting the Florida 500, and they appeared in the background, and then Cruz Mears got a phone call from a so-called Chester Whipple filter. Coincidentally, they're actually both very special cars, as Kiel Motorray is one of the only few cars in the Cars diecast line to be carrying luggage, while Steve Hearsell is the first ever hearse to be released in the diecast line. Actually, one neat fact about hearses is that they are designed to carry dead bodies around. So one neat idea that Collection TV proposed in his review is that how does Steve Hearsell carry dead cars around since, they live in the Cars universe? Something weird, but something good to think about. Because Steve is the first ever hearse to be released, he doesn't really have many cars to compare him with, so I did bring out Timothy Thompson Trucco and Greta because they do have the fins on the back just like he does. Meanwhile, Kiel Motorray is a Mini Cooper who's had a bunch of releases in the past. For example, Nate Stanchion, the Scientist, and Becky Whelan, the London car. So anyways, let's get on to reviewing the packaging of Kiel Motorray, and then we'll go off onto Steve Hearsell. So let me just turn on my flashlight, and let's get on to it. Nice card right here, really nice, and I do like the diecast inside right here. The 2018/2019 Cars logo. She is obviously from the Florida 500 series. On the back right here, the bio reads, "It's the opening race of the Piston Cup season. Who will take home the championship?" And here is the Fabulous McQueen, Cars 3 Bob Cutlass, Steve Hearsell, and the Mater with 95 hat as upcoming Florida 500 releases. Alright, so let me move on to Steve Hearsell's packaging right here. Card art, again, is looking really nice. Again, 2018/2019 Cars logo. Of course, he is from the Florida 500 series. The back features the same card art, the same bio, and the same cars that are going to be released, except for the fact that Steve Hearsell is actually replaced with Kiel Motorray this time around. So I guess that is it for the packaging portion of the review, and now let's get on to the unboxing, shall we? here we are with the 2 new cars out of the package, and I have to say, for Thailand releases, they look pretty nice, honestly. Steve Hearsell looks really nice with that textured roof, and so does Kiel Motorray with the luggage on her roof. The best thing is that neither one of them have eye plates, but however, they do have a gray plastic bottom rather than having a black grayish plastic bottom. Like, you'll see what I mean when I get into the review. And speaking of the review, might as well get onto that right now, starting with Kiel Motorray, and let's get on to her review. Kiel Motorray has really nice long eyelashes, which indicate that she is a female, and she has very nice gray eyes, along with a nice pair of headlights and a grille, which is weird since that's a feature on male cars rather than female cars, but you know what, whatever, I don't judge. And she looks like she's very happy to be in the Florida 500, or I guess leaving the Florida 500. But whatever. Kiel has a beige whitish paint job, and I can tell you right now it's not a pure white because Nate's Stanchion right here is actually a pure white car, and as you can see, they do not look anything alike. Kiel has some nice silver rims with black tires, like most Mini Coopers have, such as Nate's Stanchion, and actually Becky Whelan has similar types of rims, although not exactly the same. On the back here, unfortunately, Mattel did not do a really good job on the taillights. As you can see, they're very, very grainy right there. And they kind of look like they're fading away or something like that. But here is her license plate. KM, which most likely stands for Kiel Motorray, 32174. And then I believe it says, I think it's some type of pun off of California. But I can't really make it out since, you know, the Thailand decals are always so grainy. And here's what I'm talking about with the gray bases. Thailand cars actually don't have the same bases as the regular Mattel China cars. For example, right here, here's a China Carster McQueen. As you can see, you can definitely tell the difference in the gray. This one's more of a gray-black, and this is more of a pure gray. And of course, how can I review Kiel Motorray without mentioning her luggage on the top? As you can see, they're banded down with a bunch of strands right here that go from one side to the other. Here's a gray suitcase. Here's a large brown luggage bag. And then there's some 2, I think, like little bags right here of blue. 2 blue bags. And then there's also a black handbag, I believe. And there's just a bunch of luggage on the top. Here's a little, I think this is a purple purse, I think. Yeah, looks like that. But that's basically it for Kiel. I'm going to just compare it with, side by side with the other, I'm going to move Steve Hearsell out of the way. With the other Mini Coopers, as you can see, she looks really nice next to them. Here is Becky Whelan. And here is Nate's Stanchion. You can't really tell too much with Nate's Stanchion, but you can definitely tell that they're pretty alike using Becky Whelan right there. She is a very nice addition to the Mini Coopers, and she doesn't look too bad, honestly. Anyways, moving that out of the way, let me put these guys back in their positions, and let me now review Steve Hearsell right here, who's actually a little more interesting than Kiel, and we'll get into that right away. So let's take a more in-depth look at Steve Hearsell. Steve Hearsell has brown eyes, and as you can clearly see, the eye decal doesn't look the best. I mean, it's kind of grainy, and that's kind of the norm with Thailand cars, but I mean, on the eyes, the most noticeable place, come on. I just realized that he has a very nice reflective hood right here. And you can actually see the piston cup stand right there, so that's pretty cool. His front is very nicely detailed with 2 headlights on each side, a very nice wide grille, and a nice smile right there. Of course, he does follow the code with Thailand cars and does have a gray base, which is unfortunate. He is a very, very long car, as you can see, with a bunch of silver linings on the side right here. On each side, you can see 2 side doors and a rear view mirror. Some more silver lining on the side right here. Gosh, I feel like Steve Hearsell's really, really nicely detailed. Here's what I believe is a handle to open his trunk, and then a nice V design on the back. His license plate reads Grim Grin, which I believe is a reference to him carrying around dead bodies, as hearses always do in the real world. And like Kiel Motorray, I cannot forget to mention that he does have a very nicely textured roof. As you can see, all those little ridges right there, you can feel it with your finger, and wow, that's a very nice level of detail that Mattel did. They didn't have to do it, but they actually did it, and it looks pretty nice. So let me now zoom out and compare Steve Hearsell with other cars with fins on the back. So let me just move these guys to the side. As you can see, here is Greta on Steve's right side, and then here is Timothy on his left. And you can see that they don't look too alike. However, when you turn them back, they do all have fins on their back, especially Timothy right here. But yes, I guess that basically wraps up the review for Steve Hearsell and Kiel Motorray. Let me know your opinions on this double review, and how do you guys like this type of style or video? Do you guys like it? Do you guys dislike it? Just let me know your opinions in the comment section down below. And yes, tell me right now, which of the pair do you think is better, Steve Hearsell or Kiel Motorray? Honestly, I was going into the review thinking that Kiel would be nice. However, now I believe Steve Hearsell is definitely the winner of the two because of his textured roof and his detailing all around. And anyways, guys, thank you all so much for watching this review. If you stuck around all the way to the very end, let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think of the duo from the 4 to 500? And anyways, guys, this is LittleHarky saying peace.